The deeper you go, the darker it gets. Every minute in this video brings something more disturbing, more aggressive, more real. If you make it to the end, you'll know why some people stopped watching halfway. You won't believe what happened to a taxi driver. He stops for a passenger, opens the door, no one's there. He thinks nothing of it, drives off, but his dashcam tells a terrifying story. Get ready, because what it captured will give you chills. The ghostly figure of a woman appearing and disappearing in his back seat. And the details only make it scarier. Her original registration described her with one eye open and one closed, exactly matching the apparition. The driver was completely unaware of his supernatural passenger, but he now believes he encountered the spirit of someone who tragically died on that very stretch of road. Prepare to be spooked. A truck driver, a dark road, and a sudden apparition that will make your skin crawl. He's driving at night when a woman appears, seemingly out of nowhere, right in his path. He yells, hits the brakes, convinced he's just had a horrific accident. But a quick glance in the rearview mirror reveals absolutely nothing. She's gone, evaporated. The terrifying truth? 8 years ago, a young girl lost her life on that very road, struck by a truck. And legend has it, her ghost has been seen ever since, repeatedly crossing that same stretch of highway, only to disappear. Was this driver's experience a chilling glimpse into the supernatural? Ever had something in your house just give you the creeps? This TikToker knows the feeling. Her ice machine was acting super strange, making all sorts of racket late at night. So she grabbed her phone, ready to expose the noisy culprit. But as she started recording in the dim light, before she even turned on the main lights, a tiny figure emerged from the shadows. A small girl, seemingly interacting with the machine. The second the room lit up, the figure vanished without a trace. Imagine this. You're just minding your own business, editing a video, when you start hearing weird noises coming from your bedroom. That's exactly what happened to this YouTuber. He grabbed his phone, started filming, but the room seemed empty. Then, a loud knock at his apartment door makes him jump, and the strange sounds only get louder. He opens the door. Still nothing. Creeped out, he knew something wasn't right. He decided to turn his home into a surveillance zone, installing cameras everywhere to catch whatever was happening while he was out. And when he came back and watched the footage, he was absolutely shocked. The cameras captured something truly terrifying. An invisible entity moving through his house, casually shifting objects like an unseen force making itself at home. You've got to see this to believe it. This is terrifying. Imagine sitting in your house, all by yourself, when you clearly hear footsteps ascending the stairs outside. This person wasn't just imagining it. They grabbed their camera to record the strange sounds. But what their lens picked up next? Well, let's just say it's not what you'd expect. Get ready because you won't believe what happened. You're not going to believe what's happening to this girl. Her house is a hotbed of paranormal activity, but the latest incidents? They are absolutely the most frightening things she's faced yet. This decorator swears the house he's working on is haunted, and he's got the footage to prove it. He was completely alone, focusing on his work, when he started hearing it. Footsteps moving up and down, back and forth, almost like a phantom resident pacing. He managed to whip out his phone and record the unsettling events. Get ready, because what his camera captured from this empty house is absolutely chilling.
Abajo se escuchan pasos. Entonces, cuando me meto acá, se escucha que alguien camina arriba. Y está pasando aquí arribita. Está pasando arribita. Y no hay nada. Güey, qué pedo, güey.
Imagine stepping into an old, abandoned house, and it's full of dusty, forgotten children's toys. That's exactly where this explorer found themselves. As they ventured into one of the rooms, the silence was suddenly broken by the sound of a child singing. Then, just as quickly, it went quiet. But the creepiness didn't stop there. As they cautiously looked around, they saw it, an old wooden rocking horse, swaying back and forth as if a small child was playing on it right at that very moment. Was it just the wind, or was something else still playing in that abandoned home? Ever seen a fire with no known source? This family installed a kitchen camera after feeling strange movements, and what they caught on film is genuinely baffling. The gas was always turned off at night. So how did the fire ignite? And where did the spark come from? Many believe the only explanation is a ghost. If you have a different idea, tell us in the comments. Residents in one neighborhood were constantly waking up to intense dog barking every single night, and no one knew why. Fed up and curious, some decided to install cameras, thinking it might be a thief. But what they saw when they reviewed the footage shocked them. At first, they thought it was just someone walking around with a flashlight, but there was no one there. Instead, Glowing footsteps mysteriously appeared on the ground, and then a shadow emerged out of nowhere, moving right alongside the light. And every time this strange light and shadow appeared, the dogs would go into a frenzy of barking. It wasn't a thief, but something far more unexplainable. What do you think was causing this mysterious phenomenon? Imagine this: a group of friends taking fun photos, making memories. But when one girl checked the camera later, she got the shock of her life. She immediately asked her friends, "Did you see the girl in black in our pictures?" They had no idea what she was talking about. Confused, she then checked group photos of her classmates and teachers, and that's when things got truly bizarre. There, clearly visible, was a black hand and what looked like an invisible girl, her features predominantly black, appearing right there among them. When the terrified girl started asking about this mysterious figure, the chilling truth came out. Years ago, before the building was a school, a young girl was tragically murdered there during a fight. Now, those who've seen the photos believe it's her ghost, appearing to share moments with the students. Do you think it's a tragic echo from the past, or something else entirely? Imagine checking security footage and seeing this. A man appearing out of nowhere, walking briefly, then fading into thin air. Workers were left in a panic. Many believe it's the ghost of a man who suffered from mental health issues and tragically died right there years ago, often seen pacing that very spot in life. So, what do you think? Is this the restless spirit of a man forever tied to this spot? Or is there another explanation? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.